Welcome back here to another video on the channel. We're picking up where we left off last with the factory. Oh, this is not good. I don't like that. We didn't do this right. Now we've got ourselves a perfect 90-degree. And I guess we could just add some more in here. Even it out. Alright, just looking at my processor here, it's looking like it's working pretty hard right now, so we're just going to give it a second to catch up. Alright, so, sorry, excuse me. In the next, okay, first of all, I saw a comment that said that there's a path around to this limestone node. Naturally. And I didn't need to build a ramp to get up here. Great. Thank you so much for the comment. I did not know that very clearly. So that's fun. Okay, so we've got iron plates and iron rods happening. Now we'll do one for screws. Let's see, I want it. I want it right here. Just alongside this one. And then we'll take this basically to here for right now. And then we'll start working on the additional. Alright, so now we know that there's a path up there. Let's get rid of that. And am I in Zoop? I am now. Okay, we need more concrete. I'm thinking this like middle area over here is going to be for power. And then the hub. A lot of this is going to be temporary anyway. We're not going to just be just working with this like as it stands right now anyway. Like eventually this is just going to get deleted just like the rest of it. Okay. Should be enough space for us to do screws. So we'll line it up. Same thing. 2. And then we're going to line up a splitter here. Make it super easy. I felt like it looked weird. Does it look weird? No. Okay. It's fine. Get that lined up. And this will be... So it's... What is it? Okay, that. I gotta rebind. Like whenever I moved over to the experimental branch, some of my bindings got all types of wonky. We're gonna have to redo this power as well, but for now, that's just gonna have to do. So we get some of this flowing. Not that it's really gonna matter here in a sec, but okay, iron. I'm also thinking that someone was saying that there's a different copper node back there as well. So 2 copper, the 4 iron, the limestone, and then we know that there's that limestone over there that I was referencing. So let's get a merger here. See, some of these just look like they're off. Okay. Maybe it's just my imagination. Okay, so we should have iron ingots coming in through there. Yep, slowly but surely. Okay, and then here's where we've got to change this up a little bit. So I need to look at the ratios again here. Okay, so we need iron plate, or iron rods. 15, so we need 4 of these. So we got our 4. And by the way, if you have one of these selected and you just tap E, it'll switch to the other one. Super handy in this new update. Okay, so it's going to be iron rods, straight up. Iron rods, great. And now we need a merger to go that way. Yep. And so now we're going to do screws here. So screws are 10 to 40. Ooh, how annoying. Okay, so we need 6 of these. And we're going to have to zoop. Well, we're going to have to live with a little bit less than 6 right now. So this is going to be output, okay. Also, I know we're going to blow a circuit here soon. Is that going to interfere with the belt? No, it should be okay. Easy. And that doesn't interfere with the belts. That looks great. And now we are going to do splitters again. For this. And very clearly we don't actually have the space to add in the additional 2 constructors, but we'll get there. It's the nice thing about games like this, you're basically building something and then your supplies are being built in the background. Okay. Great. And now we're going to continue the power. I am very surprised the power hasn't blown yet, but I'm sure when I connect those. Or maybe there's something just like no, there's nothing that's backed up just yet. Alright, let's see if we've got any additional concrete. A little bit. Maybe enough to build a couple of lines. And we need like 4 lines, basically. Let's do a 5 zoop. How do we know how many it is? Okay, that should be enough for now. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to merge all of these and put them in a tank, which Actually, we have to rethink this a little bit. Since each of these is spitting out 40 and our belt can only support 60, so we're going to do okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And then that should give us a full belt of 60. So each of these spits out 40, so that means, well, right now the full thing is going, but here in a second we're going to change that a little bit. Oh man, concrete is kind of no joke right now, like really keeping us back. So that should be the next line we set up, even though copper is the likely line. Because right now it's just 1 to 1. Like, I mean, it's not 1 to 1, but you know what I mean. But I think it's also 45 limestone to concrete to 1 concrete. Or we'll look at the ratio. You know what I'm saying. Okay, so if I can zoom this out a little bit. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Because these are it's going to be the same here. So we're basically going to have 4 lines of screws. So that's, oh wait, these don't have power? Did I not bring power over here? Oh yeah, because this is when I circuit blown? No? Okay. Alright, so it is let's actually do it this way. We're gonna just literally go to basically right here. Organization, storage container. Because we're gonna do a few of these. This them like not lining up is so strange to me. Oh my god, for real? Okay. So that is 1. Then here. Okay. Am I going crazy here, or am I... Oh, these don't even have recipes set. So now we might actually blow our circuit. Okay, so these 3. It's a merger. Another merger. I did this wrong. Because they need to be splitters. Okay, splitters. So now those are going to split into 2. Nope. Okay, here's actually what we're just going to do. We're going to make this a lot easier because we are not going to give an F, and we'll just do it when we upgrade the belt. we'll care about it then, because that's 120 on that line. And 120 on this line. And it's going to be backed up for a while, but at least we've got that flowing. And this game looks good. Look at that. The sun coming through the like fog a little bit. Alright, we've got our concrete. Now it's time to work on an actual concrete setup. And it's a lot easier because it's just constructors. So that's, I mean, maximum of 60 coming out. But let's plan for 120. So we'll do them here. So concrete is 45 to 15. So that's 90. And then we're going to underclock one, or basically it's just not going to be served. So we'll split this. Like, this is overkill right now, but it'll be good for us when we actually get the Mark II belts going. Which I'm hoping we can get some of that today. Ooh, it is dark out. Okay. So far so good. Actually, I'm going to move that power pole to over here to make sure it's aligned. And then, oh boy, it'd be really nice for it to be not so dark. And we're going to disconnect this line and that power pole, because we'll actually connect it a different way. And then I would like this miner. That's not a miner. There we go. We're going to set it up like so. And then I'm going to actually just straight up. So this is a nice new thing that you can do. You can just completely change the direction now. Because it always used to be like your second click was the output. Now it's... That actually worked out like shockingly well right there. But maybe we want to do like this. Kind of like that, and that might look cleaner. Yep. And then we're just going to add power from there. Okay, so far so good. So this is a merger. Don't need it on the first one. Just need it on... I subscribe largely to the overflow method, like you're seeing here. Okay, did I place that wrong? Merger. Okay. And we can just toss in a batch to get it started. Different batch to get it started. Alright, so concrete setup. Now, the problem is going to be we're going to run out of power very, very soon here. So, I say we get ahead of that. get rid of this. So far, so good. Oof. That would not be good because I'd not get those materials back. Like being all the way down there. Okay, so the issue here is that copper is quite a ways away. So I'm kind of borderline thinking of building around this rock. And we're just gonna, well, can't zoom too much more. But I'm thinking I might just bring copper over from here. Oh, look at that. Got ourselves a blue slug. So yeah, Coffee Stain has officially mentioned that they replaced the green slugs with blue slugs. Pretty obvious if you look at it. Like there aren't any more green ones. And they cited that sometimes green and the yellow used to look very similar, so really hard to distinguish. And I don't blame them, like that's absolutely accurate. That used to be a thing. What are we doing? Part assembly, okay. Logistics Mark II will be the one right after this we'll do. But why isn't it showing my thing up here? It always does. So I need plates, rods, and cable. I think I am making cable over here as well, so. Okay, that's, yep, so we've got enough cable there. Let's get some of these. We've got our mini biofuel production facility there. This is all of our plates. Ooh, we got plates galore. Rods are coming in. Yeah, see now like we're basically at the part where we're kind of cruising a little bit. This is a nice little starter base. Then this is producing biomass. Okay, and that's taking that in. Oh no, this is, okay, I see. This is taking in the biomass. Got it. To create solid biofuel, which we got a decent amount of. We still got trees, leaves. Awesome. Okay, so let's finish out part assembly. Launching the pod. Ava?
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
So now we'll be able to build something like an assembler, which means like I think we have to handcraft some rotors first because I don't think we have any on us, and they're required for assemblers. Screws and rods, not too bad. We have plenty of both. And I think I'll set up just like a singular rotor line for right now. I'm just going to knock out these 7 concretes. It's easier than carrying it around, and then also, well, I guess I still have to throw it into one of the machines. There we go. Okay, so screws and rods. Oof, that's unfortunate. Oh well, it's temporary. I guess I am getting a little distracted because I was like, oh, we're gonna jump into copper, but obviously not on copper yet. That's okay though, because like that's gonna take a while for us to get a platform all the way over there, and we're so far okay on wire and cable, so. Ratios we have so far are not terrible. Well, I mean they are, but they're getting the job done. It feels like they really just want you to be able to zoop 10, like exactly every time. But it's a lot harder if you don't want to zoop 10. And that's fine, we'll just leave it like that. Okay, so I might just build this. Okay. You want an assembler, okay, so I need actually. I don't think I have enough screws. Let's get 2 stacks of these, 2 stacks of these. I need some reinforced iron plates. So we're going to have to handcraft a few. Okay, that's not terrible for the screw situation. Could be better. So let's craft out. Maybe we'll do 2 rotor lines for right now. Which I think is 8, so we need 16. Okay. So I'm just gonna do right here, kind of arbitrarily. And then since we have 2 lines for screws, we're just going to borrow a line of each. Is this lined up? It is. Okay, so that's 1 line of screws. I'm taking it to the further one because I'll hook up the others. Yeah, this is screws. I should have looked. Rods and screws, yeah. Actually, reinforced iron plates is probably... Let's see what we need for Logistics Mark II, because that's the one that I really want. And I think it's going to be reinforced iron plates, and we're going to need a lot of them to convert these to Mark II belts. But honestly, we might actually redo some of these lines at that point also. Yeah, let's do those first. Iron plates is a bigger one. Alright, so iron plates is, well, screws anyway, and iron plates, so that's easy. And how do I want to do this without clipping? Alright, well, we'll figure it out, but let's get this going. So far, I'm just going to take this to here, maybe? No concrete, great. I feel like concrete is becoming much more of a, well, I don't know, maybe it's just the way it's built, like I have it built right now, but it feels like it's becoming a tough resource to gather. I might just do this, and make it somewhat clean. I don't know if that's a right angle. It is, perfect. Okay, and then here I'm just literally going to do a splitter there from here to here, and then from here to here. And that's iron plates. And we'll just extend this kind of to what, right here. Right there. That's for sure gonna blow a circuit. No? And I'll take this to this one, and we'll merge here. And that is reinforced iron plates being built. Let's build additional biomass burners because we are going to need it. That's almost guaranteed. Sooner rather than later. Okay, we need some wire. This one's cable, yep. Just a stack of 50 is fine. Okay. Capacity 190, max consumption 179. I think our previous capacity was 160, so if everything was turned on all at the same time, we definitely would have blown a circuit. So we're good right now. Only thing is that some of these might be coming up on running dry, which let's fill them in, and then I think it'll be time for us to call the video maybe for this one. Alright, let's fill all these in. Yeah, okay. 82 and... Nope, not what I wanted. The 2 over here, and then we're golden. Ooh yeah, 22. Those stopped, we would have been done. Alright, so we are looking actually really solid. That's clipping through that platform, which is odd. Let's see what materials we have here that we can just feed in, get the ball rolling. 50 plates, a little bit of concrete, and then we can convert everything into a Mark II. Not a bad little start to this. But we're almost, we almost got a pretty good line going here. With copper, with... I really want to get some of these, but we're not going to need that anytime soon right here. Let's find the other copper node. I'm curious to see where it is. Is it up on top of this hill? Oh man, that frame rate is chugging a little bit when we move into different areas. This feels like we're going to come across some spiders right here. Yep, there's the other copper node. Great. All right. Not bad at all. Let's chop down this tree. Better visibility up here. I don't know why these bushes can't be taken down. That's weird. Wonder what's up there. Oh, is that a yellow power slug? It sure is. Oh, berries. It's actually really good. Get ourselves a nice little stockpile of leaves and wood and stuff, so we don't run out of biofuel. I know we're a little over on the video, but let's check out the cave and find the spiders that are in here. It's guaranteed that there's some in here. Or were we already in this one? Oh yeah, we were in here, because there's the cube, or the Mercer sphere. Never mind. Alright, well let's head back over to the base there, and I'll have to start thinking about how we're going to do the second copper line. How do we get them both back in an efficient way? Actually, it shouldn't be too bad now that I look at it. Oh, here's some quartz. Continue some research on in the MAM. And yeah, I do think that we might... I remember seeing a slug here. Let's look. If I can get it from... Yeah, heck yeah. It's a gross noise though. Alright, let's see here. Gonna get back. See how we're doing on some of these materials, and maybe we can get some Mark II. Yeah, we need concrete. I think we'll end the video on getting that if we can. How are we doing on concrete? Yeah, that actually might be enough. And it's really going to come down to these iron plates. I doubt that we have 50 already. I didn't do the math to see how many of these produce. Oh shit. Yeah, we do. Wow, that's honestly shocking. Okay, so we should be able to do Mark II. Logistics. Wow.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Thank you, Ada. Alright, so with that, we're going to call the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. And don't forget to like if you are enjoying these videos, and subscribe for more. And then if you have any feedback or any thoughts on things, I received a couple of comments in previous videos. Just leave them down below. I read all the comments, obviously, and then I'll try to respond as best as I can, or just talk about it during the videos. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you later.